puddins. It is me, the glitta.mamma here. I just want to sit down and talk to you guys for a moment. I think about 2 weeks ago, give or take, I don't remember, but I opened up to you guys about my grandmother's cancer, just a little bit, and I told you I had to update you guys and stuff. Well, I just got back, or we just got back from my grandmother's doctor's appointment, to kind of like see like what they want to do, and I think the route that they're going for is chemo, and it's fine, because they said, you know, you can go on your trip, that's no big deal. So we're still going to Florida in a month. Oh my god, I can't believe it's like quickly like coming upon us. I'm like freaking out now. But my hair looks like crap today. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, it looks like crap. Sorry. So she's gonna start her chemo after we get back, which is like the week of the 17th of April. She'll be doing 6 rounds of chemo and she'll have them like every 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm probably going to be helping out a lot with that, you know, just taking her to the appointments and sitting with her while she goes through it. You know, my dad is worried, you know, mainly that my grandmother won't be feeling herself, which, I mean, if you're in chemo, or if you go through chemo, you're not going to be yourself. You're not going to feel your 100% best, you know what I'm saying? So let me like back up a little bit and kind of like, if you guys don't know and you haven't watched that video, that is my nanny has cancer. Basically, and I want to thank everybody for, you know, praying for her and everything. I really appreciate it. You know, the prayers are the best thing for you, you know, because, you know, only God can help her in this situation. But we first thought that she had cancer in her stomach and in her liver. She went for a PET scan. I think that's what it's called. It's like where they do the whole body scan on you. I'm not really 100% sure. I'm not like a doctor, and I'm not, you know, I've learned over the years from her cancer, you know, some of the medical things, you know, that they talk about, you know, with the cancer, but that's it. You know, I don't know too much about the equipment that they use and the type of tests they run, but I think it's a PET scan, where they just like, you know, scan your whole body and you go under that little like circle thing. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know. I've never had one. So the PET scan show that like, well, she's right now got a lot of like, because she got what I got. I was sick, and she has a lot of like inflammation in her like chest area and stuff like that. So that's just due to like her being, you know, having this awful, we think we got the flu, but I don't really feel like I got the flu. I just felt like I maybe had a really bad cold, because it only like knocked me out for like a day. That was it. So they prescribed her some medicine to like get rid of all that nasty crap in her. But she doesn't have the cancer in her stomach, which we're very blessed for. Thank you. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was just the test before this one that she went and took was just telling us wrong or something, or if they just miscalculated. I don't know. But she just has it kind of on the top layer of her liver, on the top. I don't know where your liver's at. I'm probably wrong where it might be over here. I don't know. But she has some on the top and then some on the bottom. So they're just gonna go in and like hit it with some chemo for a few weeks, or you know, every 3 weeks for for 6 rounds. I'll probably be taking her to those. She usually gets pretty tired, you know, she's not feeling her best, you know, after having it. Her second, the week after her initial chemo, I remember she's feeling a little bit more better. She can do things, but it's just, you know, after, you know, a couple of days afterwards, she does feel kind of yucky and just not herself, which is, you know, normal. You know, you just got medicine that's going to, like, kill not only the bad cells and the bad cancer cells, but also some of your good cells that are supposed to help to fight the cancer, you know. But, you know, it's gonna be, it's rough on everybody. Don't get me wrong, like, it's rough on me, it's rough on my daughter, my brothers, my dad, my mom, because at this point, she's not going to be feeling her best to drive. She's not going to be feeling her best to do things around the house, like clean and cook and stuff. So obviously we're going to be having to pitch in and take care of some of those things for her, which is not a big deal to me. You know, I can cook, I can clean, I can, you know, do what I got to do, you know. That's nothing. I help out anyway. I do that anyway. I think what she's more worried about is her waiting and it spreading, and her doctor was trying to ensure, like, her cancer, like, at this point now, it's not like something that they have to, like, rapidly, it's not like rapidly growing or anything like that, which is a really good thing. So, like, she can go on this trip and have, like, one last hurrah before she actually goes and does this. They also said that since this is her 3rd round, that her cancer could start smartening up, is what she says. That, and it could be like, hey, this is not, you know, they could be like, oh, this is the same stuff that we had last time, let's not respond to it, you know. And in that case, they'll probably have to change up, like, the type of chemo that they're giving her, or they'll go in and do a little bit of radiation just in that spot, in that area, and they won't do it all over, they'll just do it, like, kind of pinpointing it. That's the one thing I'm really nervous about, is because I hear all kinds of horror stories, if you want to say, about people having, I mean, really bad times with the radiation, and my grandmother's heard that too. Now, you guys are probably gonna talk to me, or you're gonna probably be questioning, like, oh, what kind of cancer is it? It's ovarian cancer that has spread. And the way that her doctor was describing it is that usually ovarian cancer, when you hit it in the, you know, you find it there in the ovaries, it tends to spread all over in your abdomen area. And it doesn't just go away overnight. I mean, like, it's always going to be there. My grandmother's lucky because she's got one that's, I guess because it's a hereditary thing or something, that, like, that it's not, like, a really aggressive one where it's like you can get rid of it and then 6 months later it comes back and it's like 10 times worse, you know what I'm saying? Like, the last 2 times though, she had surgery, and, well, the first time she had chemo, then surgery, and then chemo again, and I went with her the last round of chemos section that she had, and that was just because she had it everywhere. I mean, like, she had 7 surgeries in one, and practically it was an all-day thing. Her doctor was like, I wouldn't have opened her up if I knew she was that bad. But she went in, she got as much as she could. She took out her ovaries, I think her spleen, a few other things she had to like partially take out or something like that. I wasn't there for the surgery part, because my daughter was really young then, and I didn't have nobody to, like, actually take care of her while I was, like, going for this. So, and plus my dad was like, you know, we don't need you in the hospital, you know, because it was around the time when everybody was getting sick, you know, like in the winter time, and everybody was getting sick, and they didn't want me to bring it to Charlotte because she was still a baby. She was like I think she was like 6 months old or something like that. So she was still like little. So after that first round, it was about 3 years. And then she got the cancer spread to her colon and part of her bowels. They got rid of that. They, it cleared up. Now it's 2 years later. She's been battling this since 2011. And it's 2017 now. It's been 6 years. And it seems like it always happens around this time of year, like the cold weather type. But this time around they're not doing surgery like they did the last 2 times. Because every time she's had surgery, she's been in the hospital for about a month. But this time around she is going to be doing chemo, and that's it. And it's not like real bad. They're saying it's not like really bad, like where it's like, oh, like the last 2 times where they have to go in, because like in her colon, it started going through her colon, like some of her stuff for her colon. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense or not to you guys, but yeah, I pray every day for her. She's on the prayer chain at her church, so we're doing the right, or we can only do so much, and I'm helping out, doing, trying to help out, with things, if she's feeling lethargic or, really tired or fatigue, fatigue or whatever, whatever that's called. They're all the same thing, I guess. Or if she just doesn't feel good, I'll just go and grab some pizzas or something, or I will cook, or, whatever. But, she's going to start on April 7th, the week of April 17th for her chemo. Because the week before, we're going to be going to Florida. So, that's kind of the reason why we're waiting a month. And her doctor said, just, go ahead and do that. Because, it's not rapidly growing or anything like that. It's not going to be, if it does grow a little bit, it's not, if it's going to grow just a hair. You know what I mean? And it's, so that's a good thing. She just, I think her doctor wants her to, like, make memories and, enjoy life, because that's what she said. She said that if the chemo is affecting your way of life, we've got to figure out something else, because we don't want that to interfere with your, like, we don't want it to, like, affect it really tremendously. And of course, it's, chemo's going to affect your life, but it's just, if it affects it to the point where you can enjoy life, you know what I mean? Like, or you just don't feel like, you want to even, like, move, the entire time you're going through this, I think that's what she means. Like, of course there's going to be days when she's really exhausted, really tired, she needs to lay down, and take a few naps or something. Or if she just doesn't feel up to eating or whatever, that's normal. The first round of cancer, she did lose tremendous weight. Like, she went from about 160 to like 120. It was, she was really skinny. I wish I could show you pictures, but I don't have any. I'm sorry. But now she's back at her weight from before. And she looks really healthy. She looks really good, even though she's got cancer. You would never think she has cancer. And, this is one thing I want to, like, brag about my grandma. My Nanny. She is a fighter. She's, like, the most strongest person I've met. Sorry, there was a bug. But, there it is again. What the hell? They should be dead or gone. But no, she's a strong person. She's a very driven person. Like, she doesn't let anything stop her, which I think, I kind of look up for. Like, I think I kind of have that in me too, because nothing's gonna stop me from doing this, and nothing's, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel about things. Like, when I was pregnant,
I was lifting things. I was, you know, doing, I think I get that from her, you know, just my I think it's stubbornness more than anything. But yeah, I just wanted to like come in and like kind of talk to you guys about what's going on, update you guys, because I know a lot of you guys, you know, y'all care about, you know, me, and you guys are praying for my grandma, and you just want to, you just want to know like what's going on and what's happening, and you just want to, you know, hope for the best, you know. And I mean, I know she's not gonna live forever. I mean, she's probably gonna outlive me, but you know, that's okay. You know. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate all your prayers and your concerns, and you know, you guys are like my family. And that, you know, you guys are like, you know, my best friends. You know, I can sit here and talk to you about anything, or, you know, open up about anything with you guys, and I really appreciate just all of the support and all of the prayers. I know that, you know, it's going to be a little bit more of a road for me, because not only am I dealing with her stuff, I am trying to get promoted up in my job, so it's going to be like one of those things where I'm going to be really, really tired and exhausted, probably right along with her, just because I'm going to be taking on a lot more responsibilities and a lot more stuff. So but I'm really glad that you guys are here. I'm going to try to still keep filming. I've been filming, so it's not like, you know, I'm missing out on things or something like that, but but yeah, I wanted to kind of update you guys on her, and just thank you guys for all of the prayers that you've been sending my way, my family's way. And I know that it's going to get better. I hope it gets better. I don't want to tear up right now, but you know, I pray every day that it does get better for her. I know she's always going to have cancer, and there's nothing that we can do about it, because there's no cure. So yeah, I'm really very light on that no cure bullshit. But if you want me to talk about that sort of thing, comment down below on my feelings about that, because I will do a whole video on that if you want me to. It might not be long, but yeah, I will talk a little bit about my conspiracy theories on cancer. Not really my conspiracy theories, but what I believe about cancer. If you really, 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 really want me to do it, just say, yeah, do that video, and I will try to film it. So yeah, I am slacking on a lot of things for you guys, and I apologize for that. So yeah, just bear with me. I'm trying my best, even though there's a lot of stuff going on in my life right now that, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, some things get left kind of behind, and I'm trying not to like let this get behind, you know. So yeah, thanks for, you know, staying with me, you know, that's all I can say. And remember, whether you're dressed up, dressed down, you're beautiful. Bye.